Hey, welcome back to Twin Cities Live. Bradley Trainer from My Talk 1071 is filling in for Ben Lieber today. Thanks for being here, friends.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we're about to commemorate a really big anniversary. So let's go back to the year 1999. The Sixth Sense is in every theater. Believe by Cher is number one on the chart. What, do you want to hit us with a couple notes or anything?
No, I'm not. I thought about it.
I tested you. And then Chu Vision Institute opened for the first time. So today, they're celebrating 25 years, and Dr. Chu is here with more to tell us about a quarter of a century of changing how people see. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for having me.
A big deal. Do you go back to that first day when you opened the doors? Like, what were the feelings like on that day?
It's an amazing feeling, you know, just to have that energy and a group of us trying to just, you know, treat patients the way we wanted to be, you know, wanted them to be treated.
Oh my gosh, is this the crew? Look at these 90s outfits, Dr. Chu. This is good stuff.
I like the hair. I think that's the key.
You haven't changed at all.
You look the same. You haven't aged one bit. Okay, so in that time, you have participated in a ton of clinical trials. That's something that I think is so interesting about what you're doing, that you're really at the forefront of what the next eye care innovation is going to be.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest things that you've been part of helping to accomplish?
Absolutely. You know, I think what's been amazing is now we have technologies like an implantable contact lens. When I started practice, I put the first one in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And now we have the next generation that allows people who couldn't have surgery. You know, I just had a patient this week that said 10 years ago I was told I wasn't a candidate for LASIK.
Wow.
And now she's 20/20 without her glasses after this implantable contact.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and we're the only site in the area that has 3 different next generation lasers under clinical trial that allow people to see better without their glasses or contacts.
Boy, it's really incredible.
That's amazing.
More options than ever before, really.
I was going to say a lot of very grateful patients.
Yeah, it's incredible. That's really what it's about. I mean, bringing options to patients, you know, allowing us to say yes more than we ever have before.
Yeah. Okay, what you're doing, though, is then you're changing how people live. And you brought something to show us, this card. You got to tell us the story behind this. And can you show the camera what it is?
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. I just saw this patient this week, and she made me this Chinese New Year card because last Saturday was Year of the Dragon, Chinese New Year.
I love it.
And she said, I couldn't have made this card before with my vision.
Wow.
And she goes, you know, you don't understand how my life stopped. I couldn't cook, I couldn't do my crafts. And so she made this, and that day on Valentine's Day was her birthday, and she was actually able to cook for her family for the first time in years, she said.
Wow.
So it's those kind of things, those technologies that, you know, really are gratifying.
And then what's happening with the generation after generation? Because now, I mean, you're aging so well, Dr. Chu, but that means you're getting people's kids. You're getting all of their kids in, too.
That's really the most meaningful thing, you know. I mean, every week, you know, the patients who I did, you know, LASIK on 25 years ago, now their children are coming in and getting, you know, the latest technologies like Smile or the next generation of flapless LASIK technology. The other day I just saw a patient, and it was a young woman in her 20s, and I said, you know, hey, nice to meet you, thanks for coming in. Her father was sitting there at the exam and said to me, you've already met her. And I said, no, this is the first time I've seen her. And she goes, well, she was actually 4 when you did my LASIK surgery.
Oh, wow.
And you know, and then we're doing parents and grandparents. So to be able to treat 3 generations of a family, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
And I imagine the technology is increasing, you know, even more so now. So like, you know, in the next few years, things will continue to develop.
Yeah, that's one of the most exciting things, you know. You know, we've been part of this evolution through clinical trials, but now we've seen lens implants improve for cataract patients who, you know, after LASIK before, you know, having a cataract surgery was pretty challenging. And so nowadays we have technology like a light adjustable lens that gives people LASIK-like results after cataract surgery.
Wow.
Boy.
That was this patient here who made this card.
I just think that's so great and so beautiful. So over 100,000 eye surgeries.
We've been busy. We've been pretty busy.
Man, what's the biggest thing that you think you've learned about the impact or about the process or about this journey you've been on?
Absolutely. I think it's really, really simple. I think that, you know, it's really about humans taking care of humans.
Yeah.
Like, I still love seeing that smile and feeling that change, and how something as small as being able to see yourself in the shower has so much meaning for people. So it's really those small things that mean the most after 25 years.
Yeah, it's just absolutely incredible. And you think about, you know, I mean, 25 years ago, but think about 50 years ago. I mean, what's the percentage of people that if you would have seen them 50 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to help them?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to help them, and the results were very, very different.
Yeah.
You know, the risks were higher. People actually had serious complications. Now, it's one of the safest surgeries performed statistically out there.
That's incredible.
That's wonderful.
Well, listen, we have one last thing, okay? You don't know about this, but you have one little last thing because we just want to help you celebrate 25 years. We think it's a really big thing.
Okay.
So how about you guys bring in a little surprise, okay? We have a little surprise to come out.
What?
Happy anniversary.
Oh my God.
We brought you a cake.
Thank you so much.
You have to have
What a
cake on an
surprise.
anniversary.
Thank you. I thought it was going to be a
big
snake or something.
anniversary. No.
Well, we could probably
Snake.
hit one of those
Did
too.
you get a little nervous there for a second?
I did, a little bit.
You deserve a piece of cake.
Oh,
you
my
deserve
goodness.
all of the
Well,
good
thank you.
things.
Look at
and
this.
We have loved getting to know you and getting to share your stories. And I always just think, you know, you have one set of eyes. So if you're going to go to somebody to get them operated on, go to somebody who really knows what they're doing.
Oh,
and that
absolutely.
is Dr. Chu.
And who likes coconut cake?
And who has a great sneaker collection.
Oh,
Wow,
look at
those
this.
are
Gosh,
nice.
I always got to
Okay.
show these.
I got the
really
sneaks.
Love
These
it.
are my lucky sneaks. So here we go.
good. That's awesome.
Thank you for the cake.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
This is awesome.
So you can visit Dr. Chu and everybody, the whole team there. They have updated their hairstyles since 1999, but they're still looking great. The Chu Vision Institute, we've got the website. It's chuvision.com, or just call them at the number on your screen, and we posted that contact information at twincitieslive.com. I love that card.
It is really, on the cake, I'm just looking